Okay, I clicked start streaming. So let's see if it works for the second day in a row. Yeah, YouTube, it looks as if it's working, but you don't see anything. Why don't you see anything? Maybe I need to start a game. You should at least be able to see my OC. Yeah, I'm working on it. Yeah, day two. I decided that I'm gonna do it again because the thing I had planned for this evening is not happening. So yeah, let me just adjust a thing or two because I realized a few things. I need to ask, did you see my OC yesterday? Like, was it visible uh, on the screen? Because I have it in OBS, but it's not appearing. Yeah, I'm gonna post a link. Hello, Jay. Yeah, I decided to go for another day. And I'm writing the announcements on my Discord right now so that I can, yeah, get more people here. I had streamed for 2 days in a row. I had time and thought, what? Screw it. It's the announcement I'm writing. I'm gonna start the game as soon as I've finished sending out the announcements. I also made a role on my Discord for streams because if I'm doing this more often, I don't want to ping the entire update role every time. Okay. Now I need to open the stream myself to have something to look at. And then, okay. Now I need to open the stream. Okay, I hope the audio is okay. I have forgotten to get the blanket to like buffer again. But I'll get it in a second. Luckily, I live in a small apartment, so everything is close enough to me. I can just stand up and take my blanket and hope it helps anything. So, I have done an announcement on one server. I need to copy paste it on a few others, and then I'm good to go. So how is it? It's been not even 24 hours since we've seen each other, so I was about to ask how was your day, but yeah. I don't think I need to do that. Okay. Now my controller just needs to work and then we can get going. Okay, controller works now. Oh, you were at Galacon, Mango? I didn't know that. I don't expect to get as many people watching today. Oh, it was on the panel streams. Yeah, okay, that makes more sense. Yeah, I had fun holding my panel there. It's kind of the reason why I wanted to stream more, because it's direct interaction with people, and it just is fun for me. I don't think I'm gonna post this on my community tab today, because I shouldn't post it on my community tab every time I stream. If people want to watch, then they can just they will get the notification that I started streaming. Hey, Cammy. Cammy? Yeah. Greetings back from Germany. Okay. This is where we left off. I'm just going to keep playing, and we're just going to do it like yesterday. I'm going to have my fun with Star Wars, and we can talk about whatever. Yoda is flexing on us. I think if I would post it on my community tab, more people would notice it, but yeah, we'll see. I accidentally pressed the Windows key, now the image is gone. Okay.
That is why you fail.
Believe and you don't fail anymore. Yeah, Yoda is epic. I can't wait to get to the other movies and play as Yoda, because I remember from the old games, he is. No, we're not already in episode 5. We started at episode 4, and after the first 2 hours, I finished episode. Yeah. I finished episode 4, and started with episode 5. And once we're finished with episode 6, we're going back to episode 1. We're going in order of release. And yes, if I have a chance, I'm gonna fly into things again. And I'm in a X-Wing right now, so I think I'm gonna get the chance. Or not. We're getting teleported directly this time. Well, welcome. Hi, Nathan.
The Force is with you, young Skywalker.
Are we gonna fight Vader?
Not a Jedi.
Oh yeah. It's not far. The big moment is not far away.
Your hatred destroy you. Give in to the dark side.
I can spam buttons. Boom. Just imagine you throwing something like that at just a lightsaber or one of these boxes at your father. Oh, I need to dodge. Yeah. Okay, he does not have a lot of health. It's so far very simplified. Maybe I'm gonna post it on my community tab after all, because I want as many people as possible to be here, because I think it's fun with more people. Yeah, Luke, family issues.
All teams. Perhaps you are not as strong.
I won. Why am I?
R2, you gotta switch this thing off.
Okay, now I have to do that 2 mini game again.
Hurry, R2.
Ah, this spins so slow. And we're gonna have to do that like 3 times, I assume. Just... They really don't need much button mashing to get there.
Need to get after him. Like,
Okay, R2. I'm assuming that we're gonna do the R2 minigame a lot again. But I've finally got the hang of it, I think.
alright, R2. That's fine.
Oh, there's one more place where I have to where I want to share the stream. Give me 1 second. Okay. And I realized why my OC isn't showing. My OC should be appearing in a second. Boom. Okay. Now my OC is finally on screen. The software I use on my OC, like to get my OC on screen, is like it's dependent on being in a Discord voice chat, and I forgot to join a Discord voice chat. Glad that it's back now. Wait, I just waited. Well, what did I get the mini kit? I looked away for a second and then I had a mini kit. Maybe for like, what the hell? I'm sorry, I didn't want to hurt you. Anyways, I'm moving. Oh, I have to hold it. I need to get into commentary while streaming. Yesterday we had someone who was just asking question after question, and I was very glad about that. But of course it's not a requirement. Lock. This says lock. I like reading all good stuff. When you don't know what to do, just hack everything. Okay, there's an R2 thing to do. Is it on the other side of the tunnel? Or... Hmm. How do I get further? Okay, I can just destroy everything. But that doesn't do anything. If I could be one, I I personally am very fond of Fluttershy, but I don't know if I would want to be her. She seems to have a lot of trouble in many areas. Um, but just the ability alone of talking to animals. Oh, I have to. Ah, now I get it. I have to put R2 here and then jump onto the switch. Um, like all of the main six have like their awesome abilities that you would want. The only one I don't see really wanting to be is Rarity, because everything Rarity can do, Twilight can do better. She doesn't have the sense of fashion, but I personally don't really need the sense of fashion. So, oh, that needs a protocol droid. Oh. I wanna. Why I can't run? They just. I'm sorry, but like, there isn't really anything I would want from being Rarity.
You want to win. You have controlled your fear. Now, release your anger.
Okay, the button mashing is really easy this time around. Okay. Hi, Xander. The Hunger Games fashion camouflage? I do not know what you mean. Like I have no idea. My favorite CMC, I think that would be Scootaloo because of the things that we talked about yesterday. Her way of representing disabilities is just it's really interesting to see and makes her work so well compared in as a character even outside of the story, just as a representative. It's you are someone your profile picture tells me to like you like Dashi a lot, so it was kind of an assumption that you would like Scootaloo. I know assuming makes an ass of you and me, but it's deduction, not assumption. I apparently have to spam the X button or not. I tried to jump up. Why did it kill me? Huh? Okay. Yeah. I apparently fell down just now. Why couldn't I jump up? Well,
No
yeah.
anger, no fear. Come on, R2. Let's get out.
Don't you count as one of the rebels? You should be able to do this. Nah. Who cares? Just probably something for free play then. Oh, he can run on the wall? He can run on the wall! He was very slow, but he did run. Yeah. Yesterday I could barely pay attention to the game because there were so many questions. But now for this part of it, it's gonna be interesting because it's one of the most infamous scenes in cinema history. Like I I saw it as a kid and I was blown away by the plot twist. Okay, no, I wasn't, because I was a kid and watched it in the order that a kid would watch it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. But yeah, was I a bit too excited about running on the wall? Maybe, but I don't care.
Show yourself, Vader.
Show yourself. My brain is full of Disney brainwash, and when he says "show yourself,"
Hiding from a little boy, huh?
I think of the Frozen song. What is behind the other door? Okay. I apparently cannot kill these people. The real reason why no male eloquence because of shipping. Yeah, they were doing sort of workout. Okay. Next door. Okay, there he is. Star Wars Frozen costume. There is this song that I've known for ages. It's a parody song of Let It Go. And it's basically Anakin singing his version of Let It Go, while he kills the separatist leaders. Like, oh, it's a quick time event, so maybe I should check what I have to actually press instead of spamming buttons. I forgot that quick time events were a thing. Okay. Okay. This fight was probably the hardest fight so far, but it's still pretty easy since it's a Lego game, but what else am I supposed to... Oh, okay. Spamming. For a lot of time, Song was the only one. Oh, I'm gonna answer stuff again, but I have to watch this now.
He told me you killed him.
No.
I am your father. Hi, Trag, welcome back. I've decided to stream again because it was fun yesterday, and yeah. What do you think of... I have never actually watched or seen the story of Snowdrop. Anakin or Vader would never kick R2, even as Vader, he would never.
Luke, we've got to go back.
Yay, the first hint at something more than attraction.
The light speed. Told me they fixed it.
Oh, water.
We're ready for takeoff.
Good luck, Lando. When we find Jabba the Hutt and that bounty hunter, we'll contact you.
I'll meet you at the rendezvous point on Tatooine.
We'll
I
find
want a
Hangout.
hand like that. I want it. Give me. They just looked at. Oh my god. Just, and I want to be able to shoot my hand like that. Apparently, I think I should have finished that yesterday. But that means we can start another episode now. I think I'm gonna go for like one episode, and maybe that's enough for today. Yeah, I don't really have a set plan for the stream. I'm just gonna go. Want. So yeah. Return of the Jedi. Over the course of today, I watched episode 5, 6, 1, 2, and almost finished 3 before starting to stream. So we're gonna at least finish the first trilogy today. At least. But if we are doing more, then I'm gonna go to the until the pod racing, because I want to pod race. I'm not gonna be good, but I'm gonna try. When completed, his ultimate weapon will spell certain doom for the small band of rebels struggling to restore freedom to the galaxy. How does the Tempest make the balls return to Prince Stone? I doubt she made them herself with a broken arm. I think that's not her making them. I think that's a technology that the army of the Storm King just had. Remember, they had flying ships, and general aircraft. They definitely had some more advanced technology. Yeah, I assume the Storm King gave them to her. They have advanced technology combined with stolen magic and stuff. If the way she got it is pretty likely. Oh, there is a comic about how Tempest met him. There is this movie prequel comic where the story gets explained how she met them first. I don't have the entire story in my head right now, but if I remember correctly, she met the pirates first, but then helped him to beat the pirates. While his former first mate didn't do anything good. Oh. Yeah.
All right. It appears this was
But yeah, that I think it was the prequel comic. Either that or Fiendship is Magic of the Storm King. I need to check. But in general, it's a really great comic, and I just did an oopsie. Yeah, it's really interesting to see.
well, yes.
Some wonder where Discord was during the MLP movie. Then again, if he were in it, he could just snap his fingers and boom, goes yeah. That's the general thing with Discord. If he was around, he would just finish everything. Yeah, that wouldn't really be a good story. Yeah.
Doesn't seem to be anyone here. Let's go back and tell Master Luke.
I don't know where he was, but probably something shenanigans somewhere else. Wait, are we gonna fight the Rancor? I wanna fight the Rancor.
Play along, Chewie. I'm taking you to Jabba.
Or what can? Oh, I love the. That was an accident. I did not want to hurt you.
Switch that.
Like, I did want to hurt you, but I didn't mean to. But why would he be at Fluttershy's house where Fluttershy isn't at her house? That's creepy. Hi, Wanemon.
Or find a more subtle route.
Oh, I have an idea. Give me a second. I'm gonna make a poll. Hi, Ocellus. I haven't posted a poll today. And I'm gonna post a poll. I'm gonna post a poll and tell people that I'm streaming. Give me like 2 minutes to make up a poll. And once I did that... Oh, the Angel was a Twitch poll. The Angel was a Twitch poll. That's a good one. Da-da-da. I'm gonna keep talking so that people know I'm still live while I make this quick poll on my channel. We asked who is better, Allura or Twitch. Now we pit Twitch and Angel Bunny against each other. Who do you like better? Also, I'm live here on YouTube. Come say hi. Yes, shameless advertisement. That's kind of my thing. Let me get images for them both, and then I'm gonna go back to the game. I hope she shows up soon. They kind of skipped over her for the last 5 episodes. Yeah. I need a good image of Angel Bunny. There it is. That's what I'm gonna take. And then I'm gonna go to the hotel episode she was in. Just like 2 more minutes. I'm done in a second. Angel and Twitch. Twitch is also like fairly fitting because I'm streaming and not on Twitch. Okay, I have posted a poll and will now... Yeah, okay. Wonder what Twitch says all the time. It would be nice if Twitch... I hope, like, it kind of has to happen at some point. We have these abilities for him. Oh, I have a electric stick. Oh, I'm like a cop.
I'm not undoing the handcuffs.
Why does he build these things in his palace? I don't care. I think I would vote for Angel 2 just because of the last scene. In the last episode, we see Angel's descendants playing around with Luster Dawn, and it's just adorable. And Faulan would kill me if I didn't say Angel. How do I get him over here? That has something to do with the Force. Yeah, there is the theory that Twitch is Angel Bunny's descendant. That would be interesting, but not very likely. At least not in the first thought, because he is a blue bunny, just as a first different thing. Oh, I can just spam shoot and he's. The big question is how Twitch and Aloha met. A big hungry cat like Aloha could have easily eaten Twitch. Yeah, true. How did he become a servant instead of food? Yeah, but how would kid, descendant of Angel Bunny, find someone like Aloha? Hi, Smoke Alarm, welcome back. That's a very useful pet if he's just a pet. I mean, I can see it, but he seems more like a servant than a pet, which probably doesn't really make a difference to Aloha, but to Twitch. What are these Twi'leks doing? They aren't even talking to each other, they are just talking to a wall. Well, to make an argument, T-Rex was from normal family and he turned out evil. Not matter how your ancestors. Okay, T-Rex story is actually really interesting.
There's too many things around here looking to eat me. Yeah.
Because he, on the one hand, he is how is it called? How would I say it? He is the son of a royal family. Like, he is royalty in the country where he comes from. I get it. You have to zoom into the first thing. Yeah. And then he gets corrupted, or like he is always been power hungry, and someone else, another of his species that has learned to drain ponies' magic, probably like ancient T-Rex or something. I'm not actually sure because it's been a while since I read that comic. Is teaching him these abilities. You do not have a bomb, do you? Well, Spike is tries to assist the brother and she treats him like a pet sometimes. That's not really a good argument for it. That's just Twilight being a bad owner slash yeah slash sister slash whatever she is in the end. It's yeah, it doesn't speak for Twilight. Here's a quick fact about me. Another reason why Derpy is my favorite character is because I love muffins. And as we all know, Derpy loves her muffins, and so do I. Okay, if I weren't here right now, I would probably eat something muffin-like. I supposed to get through with both of them if only one of them has abilities to... Oh, maybe you need to be pushed. Maybe you need to go here, then Chewbacca can jump, and then you can use the grappler. Yeah. T-Rex is part of royalty until for some reason he was disowned. Also, I think he's probably a... Yeah, he is... I have only recently learned that he is not the same as T-Rex from G1. I didn't know that T-Rex from G1 was a different character. I've only heard about it after we saw him in that One Tail episode. But that's on me for not actually watching G1 or something like that. T-Rex might be older than Celestia and Luna. In his comic, he was a young adult at best, but now he had an old long beard, and even Cozy said T-Rex is like centuries old. No offense, you look great. Yeah, I assume he is older than Celestia and Luna. We don't have clear evidence other than the speculation that you just put out about him actually aging. He's now actually looking old, and Cozy's comment. So, yeah, I would say he's older than Celestia and Luna. It seems his writers agree on Spike being a pet since Equestria God sent him into a dog and not an adoptive little brother. I don't think that it's like a pet is the most the most logical form to take, because she couldn't just show up at a school with just a little brother at her hand. Like she could, but I don't feel like it's good for the storytelling. And Spike helped her connect with Fluttershy this way. If she wasn't an animal, it would have been way harder to find a reason to get Fluttershy involved. And this, Spike was still a baby, and Twilight used him as a mate. It was absurd. It was more absurd than Celestia allowed it. Celestia didn't only allow it; she basically forced it on her.
Who are you?
That's the crazy part, because it was part of Twilight's exam to make the egg hatch. But taking care of the dragon after, that's completely Celestia's idea to give Twilight something to do and gives Twilight a friend, because she didn't have any friends, as we know. Bye, Xander. Thanks for dropping in. I have no idea what they're eating, but it makes me hungry. Oh, I can kill him. He is annoying, so it's fun. That was not intentional. I just accidentally blew up the entire thing.
Remind everyone I'm a guest of no importance, and they should not pay us any attention.
Not gonna lie, I kind of want to look for more comics. Yeah, I mean, the comics are... I'm calling the comics the best part of G5 for a reason. So... How do I... Oh, that's how it works. That's why this thing was here. Ah, okay. That's what you're supposed to do. I only actually know own like 5 issues, because I'm a cheapskate. So I would. I want more, but I don't have more at the moment.
Now, Introduce me to your master.
At this point, Twilight is
You will make
indoctrinated
sure
to
that
obey
John
Celestia
knows
without
I am
question.
a
Living
Jedi.
so much under her makes Twilight
To
see
think
Celestia
grown
as her
without
mom,
obvious.
better than Twilight velvet her birth now. She does have a kind of motherly relationship to Twilight. I agree.
Jedi.
You will bring Captain Solo and the Wookiee to me.
I don't think like it's the normal way she sees them, but I can see that point. Why did you sell a comic? Oh, Wanker. We are gonna fight the Wanker. We are gonna fight the Wanker. Oh. You didn't even give me a chance to dodge yet. I wasn't even... Okay, let me do the other one. This is like a big chicken wing. Is it your plan to make me even hungrier? Like, is that your... is that your intention? Because I'm already pretty hungry. I did eat dinner, but I could use more. Die. That's how you don't die in these games. Just switch to another character. This one comparison video sees the Wanker as twice the size of a regular human being. Yeah, no. It's a bit bigger than that. I am always hungry, Professor. I'm always hungry. I'm like the Hulk of hunger. I have 16 total. That was easy. 24 comics, like, I haven't read the classics reimagined things. They don't seem as interesting to me because they aren't part of the actual lore, but retellings of older stories. You have issue 1, 2, 1, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, you need issue 2. Issue 2 is the one where Discord comes back. You need it. The video on that issue is what jump-started my channel. It's still my most viewed video to protest the 100,000 views mark. Cactus Lando. So who are we gonna throw into the Salak?
You were meant to be on that bar. They're serving in the VIP lounge. Is this all part of the plan?
Cactus Lando is canon. if everything the Lego games show would be canon, like it's Lego canon.
If we don't get there soon, there'll be Sarlacc chow.
A fun fact: when someone tried to measure how big ponies from RPG4 are, we're using pixels in the unit of measurement. We humans are actually taught someone like Celeste who draws ponies. Yeah, I've seen some interesting stuff. Especially there is this one comic. There is this one comic is one of my favorite sentences. That actually shows the like some humans next to ponies, or like kinda. The comic is the My Little Pony Generation story, and we see characters from G1 or descendants of characters from G1, and they tower over ponies. Like it's not even a question. When Alola fights Sunny and her friends, when Sunny goes Alucard Nord, when she sees it, she acts like she has met an Alucard. I actually talked about that in my video on Alola. I went into like I recommend you checking it out for my full thoughts because I don't think I can recount everything just from the top of my head. But the gist of it that I had theorized is that she must have met some of the ancient Alicorns from Skywars. Because if she met Opaline, she would have been scared and not as mocking as she was towards Sunny. And if she met Celestia or Luna or Twilight, she would be this mocking. But but that also means that she is ages old. Like that she somehow has met Twilight, Celestia, or Luna. Okay, Cadence is also an option. Maybe Flurry Heart? Flurry Heart is probably the likeliest option if someone survived. And I did not pay attention, that's why I died. I have no idea how that happened. I was the one with a flamethrower yesterday. I know how much fun it is. But, fuck off. Where are you? Where are you? Oh, there you are. That is Lando. Those are not Boba. Where's Boba? Where's the Boba tea? Oh, there. I should just use one of the general shooter people because that would be way easier. But this is already incredibly easy. Just hold and shoot. Just you said the song name and now I want to sing.
Party's over. Time for you to leave.
Okay. I'm almost dead again. Goodbye, Boba. Don't. In this movie, Luke is just way too overpowered. Okay, there's a ladder. Oh, there's supposed to be a ladder here somewhere. Oh, I think I just almost jumped off. Oh my god. Do I have to stack them just so that I... Okay, that isn't enough apparently. Oh, I have to stack them here. They want me to lift it to a specific spot.
Thanks for your help. Better know what you're doing.
Oh.
Spoil our visit to the
We're the,
Sarlacc pig.
we're the toughest ponies in town. Got the moves, got the mojo. No harder working ponies around. We are a trio. Work as a team. We'll be the first ponies out on the flag waving scene. I'm not a good singer, but I have fun with it.
Don't let them reach Jabba.
Jabba. And that. Okay. So many stuff for me to read after that. After the stream. Yeah, to beat him up, beat him up, beat him up. If someone can do it, then it's you. Oh, how dare you hurt the little ape? If we actually taught in Celestia, I would just boop her nose and steal her crown. Boom request there's a new ruler. You beat your bits, I would feel better. I mean, in overall, doing Celestia's rule, she did do the right thing, I'd say. Like, getting Twilight to do everything did work out for the most part. Jabba's very good at programming. JavaScript. I don't know much coding, but I know that that's a bad joke. Yeah, beat him up, beat him up, beat him up, beat him up. What the hell? Hi, Otaku. I'm still not sure how the Silent Moon works. Yeah, nobody is. We have no... Salacious Crumb, I have to kill the little thing. I did not pay attention to what the name actually said. Salacious Crumb is the actual name of that thing. I don't know how people who don't know the move, that little creature's name would figure that out, except for the little health bar. Yeah. I think that during her rules, question was stagnant for 1,000 years. We see more modern towns like Manhattan, but also like Middle Ages and Ponyville. But that's kind of true in our world too. Like, part of it is just way more modernized than other parts. That's not really the fault of the rule. Okay, it is the fault of the rulers for some parts, but I wouldn't completely give her the fault. Yeah. And yeah, I get why you see it as a gremlin. It sorta is. But yeah. When did the Gremlin movie thing come out? I have no idea. Was it before Star Wars or not? Okay, now we're gonna beat Jabba up again. One more time. Go out to kill Jabba. Yeah. Ghost had a lot of cities. It's the big mystery how we got a handful in G5. Yeah, I assume that there is more in G5. Like, okay, no, I don't think. No. We only know these 3 spots, but there should be more. There should be more. But maybe the tribes just gathered in one specific spot because they fought. Banding together is just safer, I guess. They were scared of the other tribes, so they just banded together with everyone else who's in their tribe. So I guess it makes a little bit of sense in my mind.
I'll meet you back at the fleet.
I did say that counting generations generation might from 70 to 80 years, plus we don't know how long the ponies live. Yeah, the ponies, how long the ponies live is a big factor. Because we have some stuff like Granny Smith, who just doesn't die. I know that it was a mistake at the end, but it's it just feels so open-ended.
I need to finish my training with Master Yoda.
Something I wonder is how do
Ready to
some
go to
ponies earn
Dagobah?
bits? Like with Applejack, Rarity, and Thingy, it makes sense because they have jobs. But how do Twilight, Fluttershy, and Rainbow Dash have money? Rainbow Dash probably gets supported by her parents. Not gonna lie. And how is it with others? Fluttershy. Maybe she has a zoo. Like, she takes care of animals. Maybe she's a dog sitter or something. And Twilight probably makes money off tons of patented inventions. Like, and she probably has like a student fund from Celestia. I think like started with the domains of the Crystal Empire and Violet Frost, Comet, and the rest of the organs. Yeah, it's very likely.
Thanks, R2.
Yeah,
I
once
just hope he sees it that way.
once Rainbow Dash joins the Wonderbolts, she gets a salary. But I get the thought that we don't know what it has been before then. Yeah, I see the connection between Starlight Ridge and the Crystal Empire. It's an option, but as Otaku just said, why is it only unicorns at that point?
Something's telling me.
Why did only unicorns remain in the Crystal Empire?
Return to Adam.
It could be evolution.
I can do this now.
There's nothing wrong with evolution. Yeah. Okay, we have to watch him die because we need to give him the respect he deserves.
One thing remains. Vader. You must
Okay, really.
confront Vader.
Send your thoughts to Master
Is
Yoda.
Darth
Yes,
Vader my father?
Your father is.
it's an honorable death.
Is another Skywalker.
Yoda
Boom,
will
disappeared.
always be with you.
Obi-Wan.
The other he spoke of.
Leia. Leia's my...
I love that they have like these Lego lines. Okay, that's when he realized he kissed his sister.
Will
That's when he
anyone
realized he
serve
kissed
you
his
well?
sister.
Come on. We need to get back to the fleet. That's right, R2. There's nothing left.
I mean, the other ponies were fine
Let's the rendezvous.
in Starlight Ridge. Like, they didn't need to take some kind of get warm spell. There's such a thing as jackets.
Okay, I'll be nice this time. But even touch the kids.
Maybe I agree that maybe the over the course evolution just favored them a bit more. Just that unicorns are favored in evolution. It's still a little bit weird, but it's an option. Maybe some of the unicorns from spouses who are unicorns, and yeah, that's where my thought comes from. That maybe I'm over Endor. Where is this? Where's this Death Star? Oh, I thought we'd see the Death Star. Home 1. And that the children, some of them are more than one unicorns. It's genealogy. Yeah. The unicorns had the dominant genes and just took over. It's an option. It's an option.
I've had a fresh update, so my existence has meaning again.
Huh. Why am I like, I'm Luke Skywalker. Why am I not YouTube is messing with your screen. What's happening? Like, is there something wrong with the stream? I hope not, because I've like at the start of the stream I had the trouble of starting it with my OC actually in the right spot. I finally understand the R2 minigame, or like I understand it better now. Imagine if a quest had strict birth laws, like choosing strong individuals to make strong ponies like more Pegasus and unicorns for the army. Basically, selective breeding we do in the real world. It's kind of a dystopian thought. Like, we know that's not the case, but that thought is terrifying. My screen periodically refreshes when I'm on YouTube. That's... What the hell? Oh.
Which is generated from the forest moon event.
There's our bash that I'm gonna read later. I'm gonna find, like, after the stream I'm gonna read all the our bash stuff that I screenshotted from yesterday's stream and today, and we'll post it on my Discord in the gaming chat with translations. Because I'm gonna read it, so I just can give everyone who's there the translations. If you want to see that, join my Discord. It's in the description.
So how are we going to get down to Endor without the Empire?
We are gonna fly again. Please say we're gonna fly again.
We'll sneak down in those.
If we haven't flown at the end of this the stream, I'm gonna start the old mission from episode 5 to like on Hoth, just to fly into stuff again. Oh, where do you want me to go? Travel to the forest of Endor. Maybe I just need to get a ship. Oh, there it is. And to Endor. Until this point, we only ever saw Alicon ladies. But was there at some point an Alicon guy? We needed some sort of bad Alicon guy with some of those that will, but yeah, he isn't an Alicon, that's true. I think there are Alicon, male Alicons. It at least seems that way when you look at the stories of the ancient Alicon civilization. Like, Alicons have to it doesn't count for the actual lore. We know that it's just a mistake. I mean, we had royal guards who were Alicons. And do they count? No. So yeah. So yeah, I assume there are Alicon guys in the ancient Alicon civilization, but yeah. Maybe some kind of winner with an extra core rule book for Advertise of a Quest for my little pony role-playing game can send it to you. If I need it, I'm gonna find it. I think I already have it saved at somewhere. Maybe I'll check it out. I didn't have the time to check it out because I was writing another video today. A video about another show because I want to expand. Yeah. But I think you're all gonna like it. Like, I hope you are gonna like it.
Come on.
Back to beat up people. Do you want to beat up people as Luke or as Leia? there another bird? Can we kill the third bird?
Hey, look out! More troopers!
What is this? Ah, that needs a public person. Ah, there you are. There's the last bird. There's the last bird. I got a mini kit for beating up birds. I didn't kill 2 birds with 1 stone, but 3 birds with 1,000 shots. Okay. What the hell is that? What the hell is that perspective? I have to kill more people. Speeder, speeder, speeder. I can drive something. I can drive something. Once I get free from these people. Okay, apparently I cannot borrow the speeder bikes before I killed. That. Can I now take the speeder? Yeah. If Celeste and Luna never saw an Alicorn be born naturally, maybe this just once tried to make a fall. I can see where I stand up. The thing is, they never saw an Alicorn be born naturally in Equestria. They specifically say in Equestria. I'm pretty sure they saw Alicorns be born from a marriage or like from a couple of Alicorn and Alicorn. The thing that they've never seen before was it be in Equestria, outside of Skywar's, their original home, and from an Alicorn and unicorn couple instead of an Alicorn couple. Not to mention that that Cadence is an artificial Alicorn, which we don't even know the implications of. Like, did it change the genes that she should, that it's exactly the same as a natural born Alicorn, or is it different to a natural born Alicorn? We do not have enough knowledge to like explain that. He didn't die. Why didn't he die? Oh, he just pushed me. Yeah, Cadence was a Pegasus. Cadence was a Pegasus that was turned into an Alicorn. That's what I mean with artificial Alicorn, like Twilight and Cadence. Magically mutated. That's the first time I've seen someone describe it like that. I mean, I guess it makes sense, but it's just the first time I've heard it in that way. How many of these are there? In the movie there were 2. I've killed like 20. Oh, the Ewoks home. That, okay, I don't know if I would say her parents left her in the forest. She doesn't even remember anything. Like, that it's a total mystery of where she came from. She just appeared one day and Celestia found her. Or, like, she was found. Hey, Doc, do you think the Mystical Magic arc will towards defeating Alola or reforming her? Love to hear your opinion. I think reforming Alola is a very real possibility. But I think if she's gonna be reformed, then Sunny will be more likely to do it than Misty. Misty's magic will be a part of it, but Sunny will play a bigger role in that. Because Sunny needs to play a bigger role than that. She has been neglected for far too long. How much of Caden's backstory is headcanon? What I said is not headcanon. What I said is canon. It's from the book Twilight and the Crystal Heart Spell, where Cadence tells Twilight the story about how she was adopted into Pony Society after being found by ponies. And yeah, not knowing what else to do.
Got separated.
Hey, point that thing someplace else.
Oh. C3 should just.
Do you
Yeah.
understand anything they're saying?
They've been focusing on Sunny's friends for far too long. The most focus is on Misty, Zip, and Pip. I don't mind, I love these three. But Izzy, Hitch, and... Okay, Hitch gets the story together with Sparky. So that's fine. And,
Your father.
and then we get...
My father has it. I have it.
My thoughts are slow right now, as you can tell.
Somehow, I've always.
What...
And you know why I have to face him.
So like the Satyr Sale comics, this might be borrowing from a chapter book. I mean, I see the chapter books just as canon as the comics and the show. Like, you all know how much I love the show and the comics, and especially the comics. So you guys, it's not that hard. Just be an orphan, Philly, and Celestia will adopt you as a niece to make you you're an Alicon. Society Philly going down the drain. I mean, she was an orphan filly with the specific love magic.
You really think we can trust these fuzzballs?
Like, she had this innate ability that made her fit to, made her an option to be an Alicon. The special thing that only she has. Do you think that we will get more to follow included in Tale Tale Season 2 later on? I hope so. I mean, we got the mysterious room that showed us scenes from G4. So they have an open connection that they need to like work on. And G1 lore is in there too. We got some paintings of G1 events. And G2 doesn't really have any lore. G2 doesn't have any lore, does it? Like, it's only toys, isn't it? And G3, I have no knowledge of G3. Sorry. My wife found the Equestria Girls book Wonder Codes Forever, The Diary of Celestia and Luna. The Diary of Celestia and Luna, The Journal of the Two Sisters, is something that I actually made an audiobook of that like a year or two ago. Yeah. I think it would have been cool to see a canon pony Petrochromia. Never, like, there is an option. Like, the future is open. So if she would have been left there, we would have never had her being a princess. Yeah, if they never adopted her, she wouldn't have been a princess. And probably not even get Twilight, because Twilight's development relies on Cadence. So everyone think that friendship and love are one and the same. So if Cadence was already an Alicon of love, it's a bit cliche. friendship and love. I'm sorry, but I'm gonna disagree. Friendship and love are not the same. Yes, they are similar. Like, friendship and love kind of work together in some ways. But I wouldn't call them the same. What is that? What do I have to do? Oh, you can build stuff. A breaker blaster. Or B to open the scavenger tour menu. I can build a fucking blaster. I can build a fucking blaster. Yeah, definitely. Like, I love my friends. I love them to bits, and I would kiss and hug them every day of the week. But it's different to loving a partner. And I think Cadence is more the representation of romantic love than love overall. If she were love overall, then I would see her argument, but she is romantic love specifically. At least that's how it seems. It is a kind of love, I can see your point, but it's, yeah. Oh, that kind of book. Okay, I have not actually read that one. I have to see it because like that does sound incredibly interesting. Okay, building stuff. Can I build stuff? I cannot build stuff. Oh, I can build stuff. You are calling a wooden hammer. I want the wooden hammer. Oh. Okay. Now, do your thing, wooden hammer. Oh, I need to jump on it. Yeah. What if Twilight was still around in G5? How would she feel about the new Equestria? Before they were unified again, she would have been probably disappointed and sad. But after they unified again, she would be proud. She would be proud of of what the ponies have done. And I assume she would be proud of Sunny. As the opposite a new trend said, the magic was hers to give. I fully believe that Twilight would support Sunny with everything. Teenage Luna and Celestia Cute. Okay. Can you tell me the name of that book again? Because I do want to read it now. Because that's actually a really interesting setting. We've mentioned Twilight meeting Spike again in G5. Oh, that would be such a touching reunion. Oh my god, I would love it. Oh yeah. Okay, I'm crying at the fall. I'm sorry. I imagine the biggest hug you've ever seen. Aha. Elevator. Wood elevator. Like reunions are always so much like so fun to see, and these two would definitely have like one of the most touching reunions ever. Imagine Spike seeing Rarity in G5, all that dragon. I'm not a fan of Sparity, like of the ship Sparity, because that's fucking illegal. That's a child. Do not ship a child with an adult. That's like basics. I'm sorry, but yeah, I get what you mean. I understand what you mean. I do not like it. If ANG would have been released in theaters as planned, do you think it would have done well? Honestly, no idea. I joined the fandom after G5 was already started. After the movie was already released. So I have no idea how big the hype was. I have no idea, like, how many people would have wanted to watch it in at the movies. So I do not know. Wonder Codes Forever, The Diary of Celeste and Luna by Sadie Chesterfield. I'm gonna save that real quick because I want to check that out. I have saved it for myself, and now I'm going to look at it later because I want to see that. Do you like Sonic the Hedgehog? If so, what game is your favorite, if you have any? I have played three Sonic games. The Sonic Rush that was released for the DS, the Sonic Colors, the DS version, and the Sonic Colors for the Switch. And the Sonic Colors for DS is my favorite because that's the one that I played the most. I played it so much as a kid. I loved it. So that's gonna be my favorite. It's gonna be my favorite. Thank you, Otaku, for the info. So I'm gonna check that book out later. I don't know if I will actually read it because I will have to like do uni stuff next week. Oh fuck, I failed. But I'm definitely gonna put it on my list. I have the M2 Sega Genesis Mini, so I have access to Sonic and Sonic 2. Doesn't Switch, like Nintendo Switch Online, have the old Sonic games? Like the oldest ones? I don't know, but I think it had. I wonder if it's really military unit or are they more of a show team? No offense, but they always had more questionable performances, so sending them to. Okay. What I think is that they were intended to be military, but over the time that they didn't need military anymore, they kind of became a show troop. This bow is incredibly strong. Where are you? Like, currently, they definitely are more of a show troop than a military. Yeah, but I have Switch Online, that's why I thought about it. So maybe that's a way to play them for me. I can destroy the things and build them myself. Building just pushed me down an edge. Okay, where do I go now? Okay, I have to go over there. Okay, I need to free this one. I need to free the Ewoks. Okay. They are athletes now. Yeah. That much is clear. But yeah, they were intended for military at first. And they are still called upon as military sometimes, as we've seen in Dragon Shy, where they were completely destroyed by the dragon. But yeah, so it's not really, they aren't really military or like not really functioning military anymore. Oh yeah. Oh, I'm gonna write this thing. Based on my Bad Pony RPG homebrew, the fanfic interview with a Bad Pony school did a great art. Oh. I haven't actually read many fanfics, to be honest. That isn't really my thing. Oh. Oh, I gotta walk out. I gotta walk out. Okay, yeah, those athletes are still treated like a military with a fucking drill sergeant in Spitfire. Oh. Destruction. Okay. Spitfire still is the drill sergeant having, yeah. Do you plan on to give G4 MLP a chance? Definitely. I just didn't really have motivation yet. I started G1, like watched a few episodes with a friend, but haven't done anything since then. I'll probably get to them at some point, but so far I didn't really have the motivation to. But a shot definitely. You are Pegasus. Think you can? On flying, she is probably faster than me. I'm a Pegasus with a fear of heights. Like, I'll have a fear of heights, and so I would probably not be the best flyer, but I would probably be physically stronger than her. I would be a bulk biceps type of pony, but just not as buff. I'm gonna be Vader now. I'm gonna be Vader. Wow.
Let go of your hate, Father.
The Emperor will show nature force.
Oh. I know you are my allies, but I do not care. Because it's fun.
Step aside. I wish to speak to the Emperor.
There was a span of a couple of years where my interest in the show dropped, and I ordered what were fanfics. I did not pay attention. I need to watch what I have to do. Right, left, left, left. Right, left, left, left. I've never really gotten into many fanfics. Like, I listened to a few of Dr. Wolf's readings of fanfics. Like, The Fate of the Immortal Ones, and stuff like that. And I listened to Daughter of Discord. Its entirety of it. My wife considers Escape from Midnight Castle to be Nightmare Fuel. Is that from which gen is that? When I read my first fanfiction, I literally cried because I thought it would be real. Down, up, left, up. Like, I read one specific fanfic. I read a shipfic of Rainbow Dash and a kitchen sink because it's a meme and I wanted to read it. Honestly, I wish we got a more accurate backstory for Oberlin, because if Skywars really existed, why didn't Celeste and Luna ever tell anyone? I mean, I think, like, I believe in Skywars completely, because there were hints of it ages ago. We know of an ancient Alarcon civilization, so I was not really surprised by this. If you want really good MLP content to watch, I highly recommend Princess Twilight's Trixie Sparkle. I've seen stuff, I've seen people working on it. That's the original animation. A ship between a pony and a sink. Yeah, that's funny. It goes back to the expression, Rainbow Dash has been shipped with everything except the kitchen sink. And the author of that fanfic wanted to change that. Now she has been shipped with everything including the kitchen sink.
So would it be with you? You're wrong.
Exactly, Rainbow Sync OTP. Okay, statement on ships with that's disgusting, and we get a lot of ships between um between child characters and adult characters, and I hate it. That's why I hate the ship of Spike and Rarity. They do not belong in a ship. They are friends, and Rarity is abusing her Spike's affection, but it's I hate that ship exists. I hate it so much. That goes for any ship that is both like that is an adult and a child. Like that should not be, like that is not okay. That is not okay. What's Silverquirt's most endearing trait? He thinks he's punny. I mean, I think his most endearing trait is his love for the comics. Like even now he started reviewing comics again. Yeah, let's not ship a pony and a pet. Everything gets shipped doesn't mean we have to. Doesn't mean we have to go with it. Because it's genuinely disgusting. Fuck. I'm dead. Hi, Michaela? But self-insert chips, okay? As in, for example, me and Fluttershy. Yeah, self-inserts are fine. Self-inserts are fine. There is a joke going on that I shipped my OC with Trixie. I have multiple arts of it. I never commissioned anything. And I do admit I love Trixie, but I've just talked about it so much that fans have made fan art of me and Trixie. Biotaku, thank you for joining in again. I'm such a huge fan. I wanted to ask you, what kind of things do you think we've seen in 22-minute Tale special? Thank you for being a fan. That's really appreciated. And that makes me very happy, honestly. Like, just hearing that makes me very happy. Because people tend to not say it a lot, even if they think it, and I still appreciate it. I think the 22-minute specials will focus on Aloha. Like, they need to do big things in them. They need to use the chances they get. And the most, like, the first thing that comes to mind is resolving Aloha stuff. Oh, another great self-insert ship is Copper Plume. I do hope that Teo specials to have at least some substance. I mean, Teo is getting more and more substance, especially now with the new season. They had banger after banger after banger. There was only one episode in this season that I didn't really like. The other ones were just peak after peak after peak. I personally ship Discord within Daybreaker. Discord already likes to mess with Celestia, okay? KK as he calls her. Add to Daybreaker's personality and you got an immortal couple made to last. I admit they fit well, but I love Fluttercore too much to do that. And Celestia already has Sombra. Or the Song of the Mirror World. Also, I found this amazing Series 55 on fanfiction that you should totally review. I don't really review fan content. If you send it to me on Discord or something, I'll maybe consider to read it, but I don't think I'm gonna review it. I really need to catch up on Tale. It's all in season 2 and I still have to watch the first episode. Yeah, we have like 76 episodes now. Yeah, Ali, hi. This time you didn't miss it. I've been streaming for
Never turn to the dark side.
1.5 hours already, but yeah, I don't know how long I'll go on. I am definitely gonna finish this this movie, but the movie is already almost over. So I think I'm gonna start episode 1 after this. Yeah. Misty's the best character in G5. She is the most developed character. That's what I'm gonna say.
I expected nothing more from the pit.
She is the one that got the most attention and got the most development.
You have lost.
I'm gonna be the hater of the stream. Do G5 sucks. I'm gonna kick you.
Destroy this.
Ali's friend, Ali, Ale. I'm gonna pronounce it every single way I can just to upset you. She's a friend of mine, and yeah, I know that there are many people who don't like G5, so. Oh! It's funny that you get recognized for the animatic. Everyone is entitled to their own opinion, so if someone doesn't like it, then it's fine. Yeah, I like, as long as you don't expect everyone else to have the same opinion as you and like aren't toxic about it, do whatever the hell you want. That emote is on Discord. You can spam me in DMs with it if you want. Ah. Oh, okay, this fight is a bit repetitive, and it's fairly easy to just give him lightning back in his face. I mean, he's used to lightning in his face. Mace Windu has given him enough of that. Opinions are also subjective, so there's no right or wrong. Don't let anyone tell you otherwise. Yeah, like, I don't care what opinion you have. Have whatever you want. As long as it's legal, I do not mind your opinion. I do primarily get recognized on the chance that I'm recognized from being a voice actor on G5 Animatic. I mean, you take what you can get, I guess. Yeah, like, I wish you could send emotes and stuff here. I don't know if you can get like custom emotes on the YouTube chat. I would need to check. I barely know anything about YouTube streaming. I barely know anything about Twitch streaming, so yeah. The only reason I'm not streaming on Twitch is because I'm
To save you.
is because I already have an audience on YouTube, and I don't think I would have so many people watching if I started streaming on Twitch, because I would start on 0 basically. That's the only reason why I'm going with YouTube.
Attack on the Death Star's main reactor. Run away.
Because in every other aspect, Twitch is just better. The emotes, the moderation, like Twitch integrations exist for certain games. Yeah, no, I'm not gonna try to switch to Twitch. That's not gonna happen. Here's a good question. Why did Celestia ever think to reform Tyrek? Yet she chose to reform Discord, who is much more unpredictable and dangerous. Because Discord isn't evil, per se. He is chaotic. And she saw the possibility with Fluttershy. And I don't think Tyrek ever gave her the chance for reformation. Because he disappeared after he was defeated. So she didn't really have a chance for that.
I understand. I won't get in the way.
It's not like that at all. He's my brother.
Haunted Leia. I think only emoji can add YouTube's channel membership only. Oh, that sucks. Like, I don't want people to have to pay for membership for added emojis. That's disgusting. Okay, that's the same on Twitch, to be honest. Twitch also only has membership emojis. Oh, the music. Oh. This episode went by fast. Like, that didn't even take an hour. But at least I can add some emojis for Windyberry alone to use. I fully agree, Chaos is not evil. Discord never once tried to actively harm anyone. Most he will do is annoy you, but the real villain like some but chain ponies up, so Discord might as well be a saint. Compared to the actual villains, Discord is just a kid. He's just a kid, nothing more than nothing less. Discord doesn't exactly think maliciously, if you will. He just finds everything fun. He really just didn't understand of his emotions. Tibik hurts others out of pleasure. Yeah, as I said, it's Discord just wants to have fun. We have seen what happens when we get an Androconicus that is actually trying to do harm in the comics. Yeah, we're gonna start episode 1. I don't know how long I'm going, but I'm gonna start it at least. Cosmos is similar. She is the personification of malice. So you can imagine her actual intentions, because she is actually evil, and wants to cause harm to ponies. And I think she's genuinely one of the worst threats that that our cast has ever faced. Yeah, that's where we see what Discord would be if we went all out. We just went from episode 6 to episode 1. Eris was also a danger, the cousin of Discord. Yeah, Eris. Ali, you can. I don't mind getting on comic tangents. It's. And I mean, it's kind of what I'm known for.
I have a bad feeling about this.
Oh, 5. Yeah, good night, Mango. Thank you for dropping in again.
We've been cleared for board.
I really appreciate it.
I'm close to get these negotiations.
I will probably at least play until the pod racing. Because pod racing is gonna be fun. I remembered in the pod racing was fun in the DS version of the old Lego Star Wars games. So I assume it's gonna be fun here again.
Welcome, ambassadors. I am TC-14 at your service.
It's so weird to have the B button to talk.
We are greatly honored by your visit, ambassadors. This way.
And it was an accident. Okay, the camera adjusted. If you wouldn't mind me going on comic tangents, then you wouldn't be here. Talking about tangent, I'll be going on a Nature Calls tangent. I'll be back in a minute. Yeah, damn nature. Human needs are terrible. What I find funny is that Era is at one point called Discord her idiotic cousin, when she herself is a chaos creature, and she tried to control Daybreaker out of all ponies. I mean, she did control Daybreaker. It worked. And Discord is definitely more of an idiot one, because Eris actually acts calculated. She has a plan for her, like, she has a plan for the future instead of just boom, snap, chaos, and nothing more.
Be mindful of the living force,
Qui-Gon Jinn is one of my favorite Jedi. I love him so much. What the hell is that? I find it really ironic that people used to complain about characters being too complicated, but now people complain about characters being too simple. People complained about characters being too complicated? Like, I can see complaining about characters being illogical and stuff, but too complicated? Like, I have more fun the more chaotic the characters are, as long as it's explainable. As long as the character makes sense, the more the merrier, I'd say.
Viceroy will deal with the Chancellor's demands. These Federation types are cowards.
When they finally begin, is it in their nature to make us wait this long?
Sense an unusual amount of fear. This traitor spirit.
Why do I have to clean this up? Don't I have droids for that? Usually everything is done at oh, Cantina Band. Okay, Alice is more calculated because she is more weaker. Discord does not need to be calculated since he is not bound by any laws. So that might make him weaker. I mean, he doesn't play. He is less calculated because he doesn't need to. Yeah, but that's not only because he is because of his strength, but also because of his intentions. He doesn't have any overarching plan that he needs to, or that he wants to finish. So he doesn't really need to give anyone, give any thought to a plan. I remember the draft for Discord, and then Hasbro told them to make Discord scarier. Oh, design. Okay. I don't really think much about character design, to be honest. It's not really my forte. But character design can tell us a lot about the character, so I guess it's interesting enough. Good night, Jay. Thank you for being here. Everyone is going to sleep. Nah. Why do people need sleep? I mean, look at Doc. He's a bright green blue Pegasus. Those are literally two colors that are contrasting. Like, when I made my OC, I based it off of two characters. I'm not sure if someone already has asked this, but why do I call myself Doc Anubis? There is not really much of a story behind it. Back when I was a child and made my first YouTube account, I was an edgy child, and because I was an edgy child, I named myself Edgy, and my name was the Doc Van Boom Anubis, like Doc Van Doom from Marvel, but with boom because I wanted to be cool. And then, because I liked mythology so much, I added Anubis at the end. And when I finally, and then over time, it got narrowed down again because I realized how edgy and stupid it was. So I just shortened it, and at the end, it became Doc Anubis, which I then used as my channel name on YouTube and just went with it. So it's just basically the remnants of my childhood edgy name. If that makes sense. If Daybreaker's main is made of fire, does that mean we are allowed to roast marshmallows overhead? Yeah, not allowed, but I mean, it works. It would work. I mean, just ask Eris to detain her for a little bit and then make marshmallows. My old name was real name is is gaming. So many old usernames. I think you told me that before. But it's a classic stupid name that you choose as a child. Yeah, Discord. I mean, Discord does that without a question. That's true. And he's gonna enjoy it. They are so bad, they can't even predict where I'm going with my lightsaber. Do I need to open up more? Okay, I need to open up a little bit more. Oh, negotiations. Aggressive negotiations, if you will. I love that YouTube highlights my chat, my name when it's written in chat. Is your name Anubis? And Anubis is the god of death in ancient mythology. Doctor, so Pegasus character have a deeper villain lore. No, but there is some lore that I haven't told on my channel yet that I just made up, just randomly. On this specific channel, I used it used to just be my name, and then turned into a pony channel, but now it's on pause, as the other things I want to do require a pretty strong computer. Yeah, okay, fair enough. I was very happy when I got my new PC because that made rendering so much faster. Before. When the game is like, no, I don't like how you made that hole. Make it bigger. Yeah, like, it would have been big enough for a character to jump through, at least. So, when are we gonna kill Jar Jar? When are we gonna be allowed to kill Jar Jar? He is running, at least. Hello? Okay, I just need to step into the swamp. Fish! Obi-Wan gets eaten by fish. Perfect. Captain Tarples. I did not remember the name of that guy. And I want to write on one of these things. That's just a dinosaur with only 2 legs instead of 4. Daybreaker's made is made of... What the heck is Nightmare Moon made of? Moon magic, moonwalks, I don't know. I'd say it's just a starry sky. I don't think we are meant to think too much about it. I just have a lack of motivation. I have the ability to make content. I have the skill. I can video edit. I have a good mic. I have a good computer. I have a capture card, so I can stream my Switch to... I need a capture card. I need a capture card. Like, I have... most of my gaming happens on my Switch. And I can't stream my Switch without a capture card. So... yeah. If I wanted to stream more of the games I actually play regularly, I would need a capture card. And that would actually motivate me to stream more, but yeah, maybe at some point. For now, I'm fine with how it is. I'm not getting many viewers anyway, so like, it's just a fun hangout. But what I can do is, for example, like, play Pokemon games on an emulator. That's something I could do and I would like. Warn the Naboo. I would say something about Daybreaker, but I would... one thing I want to say about Daybreak that we're gonna forget about immediately after I say it, and I'm only gonna say it once. Mommy. Okay, now we're gonna move on and look at Boss Nas while he spits on these characters. Yeah.
What is to become of Jar Jar Binks here?
Jar Jar. Why does everyone hate Jar Jar? Says the person who just wants to kill him. Some like 1 year ago or two, a friend of mine showed me a character. Showed me a character, and when I saw some other people is there, I knew it was at home. And now I somehow have made over 72 characters and have gained over 37k chats. I am not gonna get into my little excursion onto character AI. I had a short phase where I actually like had that and just tried it out, but I have since then stopped and returned to normal ways. I have spent enough time with character AI. I wasted time. That's all I'm gonna say. I'm not gonna say what I did on there, but I wasted a lot of time. Oh, Jar Jar! Jar Jar! I can be Jar Jar now. Okay. I was gonna say normality, but then I would be insulted if you call me normal, yes. Back when I was in school, we had this little thing. I was in a sort of acting class, and we had to write a short little play. And one of the characters I wrote literally wrote an entire monologue about how normality is boring. It was in German, otherwise I would recite it now. But it's fun. It's fun. Normality is boring is the gist of it. Oh. This is one of my favorite scenes in Star Wars, just because we see the scale of this universe. Just one fish getting eaten after the other. It gets bigger and bigger and bigger. I have to dodge him while trying to shoot him. The aiming is a little bit weird, but I'm gonna get it. I am getting it. Oh. Oh fuck, I still got eaten. I dodged and still got eaten. It's German hard. I like to I hear it and I barely make out words. The accent is pretty sharp. Well, my woman, I hate my accent. I hate it so much. And I think it's considered one of the harder languages, because of the articles, where English just has the, or the Sando Aqua monster. There's always a bigger fish. I mean, this game does not really require a lot of attention. Like, I have 2 eyes, and the stream chat is right next to the screen where I'm playing on. Yeah, Asian languages are a whole other thing, because they have a whole other root that you need to learn. Yeah, I was dodging and shooting. It's not that hard. Once I figured out how to do it, I was like and dodging. I can basically dodge the entire time, and mostly need to aim after that. I'm a master of multitasking. Oh, impressive, most impressive. Complete all challenges in a single level. Apparently there were challenges in this level. And the Sando Aqua monster eats the bigger fish again. I mean, I usually do like 3 things at the same time. I watch Discord, I watch some kind of video, be it a show or content of some kind, and work on stuff at the same time. So my mind is used to doing multiple things. It's hard right now because I have to read, I have to talk, and I have to play a game. So, yeah. If Flash Magnus is the ancestor of Flash Sentry. They have some fur colors, and they are both Pegasi and bookwork for the guard. It is a popular theory. We don't have much speaking for it, but we have even less speaking against it. I would say it's very likely. We don't really see him getting up to anything, but I think he could at least be related. Flash Sentry is very underused. Remember the big video I made about underused characters? He was in the thumbnail for a reason. Because even if people hate him, he was very underused and misused. He should have gotten actual development instead of just being a love interest, and then maybe people wouldn't hate on him so much. Me included, to be honest. Like 2 years ago, I made a video about waifu stealers. Literally. And he was the poster child for that. The video was literally, the work in progress title was The Case of Flash Sentry and such. I don't remember what I actually called it in the end, but I think it could still be the same.
Who do we have to thank for our rescue?
More horse Kai. Yeah.
In the main hangar, this way.
Vincent Tong, the voice actor of him, is just... He is everywhere, and he is in Lego Ninjago. And
It's not too far.
I loved hearing him in Pony. But honestly, that was before I knew he was Kai. Because back then I only watched Ninjago in German and not in English. Try learning Hebrew if you want to learn a hard language. I am fine with German, English, and a bit of French. Thank you. I need to learn Latin for school soon, but for uni. But that's about it, and that's gonna occupy me enough, I'd say. I wonder how Sprout folios were under Phyllis parenting. No wonder he turned out as a big mama. Yeah, he is a mama's boy, no question about that. He is a pampered child. How it's also the main character in Lego Dreams as the bully. It just sounds like Kai. Yeah, I watched Lego Dreams and that was after I watched stuff. I watched Ninjago in English, so I only heard Kai at that point. Ah, Amidala's running away. I'm drinking way too much water. Like, streaming is also like a little bit of practice for me. Because I want to learn how to keep talking and avoid awkward moments. Like, once I have a topic, I can just ramble on and on and on. But I still have these moments. And I want to try to avoid that. So I want to fill the gaps in less. Was he just running away? I want to talk more fluidly. I nerd out about stuff all the time, but it still gets like these stuttery phases. And I do not like that, and I would like to unlearn it. If you think German is hard, we Romanians have two ways to call you guys. Either Germany, or more common Nimti. I don't know why, but we have these two words to describe Germans. I honestly have no idea. I don't know the full origin of German as a name. My thing is when I stream is I don't have viewers, so there's a lot of empty air. I suck at building off of myself. I don't think I would do as well as I'm doing right now if I didn't have people asking me stuff. That is incredibly convenient. If without viewers, that wouldn't work. That's why I'm glad I built my viewership on YouTube, because then I can just use my scripted videos to build a viewership, and then people are hopefully going to come to my stream. And people are going to ask me stuff, because I now have a bit of knowledge about Pony, and people like to get my opinion on things. It's funny how in the movie Phyllis criticized Agat's parenting, but Sport turned out to be a spoiled mama's boy, where Sunny turned out fine as a leader. That's the intended irony behind it. Agat is the actually good father, and Phyllis is the Karen that thinks she knows best, but doesn't. I could definitely see her singing "Mother Knows Best" to Sprout, just to keep it in control. Oh, who wants to crash to some asteroids? Boom! Sadly, there's none that I can destroy, so it's just gonna be me flying into things. I can easily tell the history of the Romanian language. We just stole every bit of every language, and boom, you have Romanian, and we Romanians got the best insult and swear. I can assure you that. We Germans have very creative swears. Not the best, but creative ones. I wanted to do a collab with other creators playing a game like Among Us, but I haven't had the time. Ali, the organizing legend, does not have the time to organize a collab. I can't believe it. It doesn't let me go to where I'm supposed to go? I want to go to Mos Espa. Let me go to Mos Espa. But anyways, I'm very disappointed in you to not get organizing done. That's totally not like you. Like, that's not even a joke. That's genuinely something. I have a Discord server that I'm not going to talk too much about, where Ali is one of the mods, and she is basically our little labor slave at this point. Because she does everything and she has the initiative, which is a good thing. We just like to make fun of it. I do work too. It's called university.
Her Highness commands that I go with you. She's curious about the planet.
Yeah.
I'm Padme.
Someday I'm just gonna drag you into one of my streams, and then we're gonna play something together. I can give you the perfect Karen team. Phyllis and Solar Flare, Sunburst's mom. This would make a team worth of looking up. Okay. Und Sunburst's mom, she isn't a Karen. She thinks she knows best for a kid, but she isn't as bad as Phyllis in my mind, because she still learned from her mistakes and wasn't as entitled as Phyllis was. Little too powerful. Yeah, okay, no. What sounds wrong? Ali, I do not. What are you referring to if that sounds wrong? Except my accent and pronunciation of things. Oh, pronunciation is also a good thing, because I have to like get good at pronouncing in English for my university, which I already am decent enough at pronouncing stuff in English, but the more experience, the better, right? Karen's in the MLP universe. Spoiled witch. Spoiled witch. Diamond Tiara's mother. Enough said. Like, she is the prime example of a Karen. Oh, a labor slave, yeah. I mean, it fits. When the shoe fits, wear it. Let me get ship parts. Ah. But that means we're close to the podways. Why doesn't Twilight have suitors after becoming a princess? I mean, she probably does have suitors. She just doesn't want them. Like, I don't think she is interested in most of them. Leaking hyperdrive. We are gonna play at least until the podways. I wanna.
You're a funny little boy. I'm building a pod.
You must have Jedi reflexes if you race pods.
There's big race tomorrow on Bundy Eve. You can enter my
Okay, I'm getting distracted by the game. Yep. Twilight had like this one crush, and that's basically it. And that seemed more like a teenage hormone thing to me. And outside of that, she doesn't seem to be interested in romance at all. So even if she gets suitors, no, but she wouldn't take them. Neither did Celestia nor Luna. We have never seen them together with anyone, except Flash Sentry in Twilight's case, and in somewhere in Celestia's case. Do Twilight is a princess, but she has no guards, no maids, no chefs, nothing. You can just walk in a castle and do as you want. Starlight easily did that. Yeah, I mean, but do you want that though? She is still an overpowered Alicon princess, and I don't know how the changelings did it. That's actually a good question. I've never really thought about how the changelings and the Chrysalis took over so easily. Oh, we can ride a Bantha! We can ride a Bantha! Yeah! How far will you take me, friend? Banthas are such precious creatures. If you know the lore behind them, they are even sweeter, because of their connection to the Tusken Raiders. Every Tusken Raider gets a Bantha, and they bond for life. It's not a mating bond or anything. It's just a friendship and a forever love that you can't see, that you can't see anywhere else. It's just, it's adorable. It's one of my favorite bits and pieces of Star Wars lore, because the creatures of Star Wars are. Okay, I know this fast, but I was looking at this up. Maybe characters in Posey would be a Karen. Yeah, Posey would be a Karen, probably. I have seen her being called that before. I think I'm gonna do the pod racing and then I'm gonna end it for today. Because I'm already. My throat is already hurting from talking. And I think 2.5 hours will be good enough. About changelings, I always wondered how much limit does that shape-shifting ability have. Chris is the queen. You can see her transform bigger creatures, but what about the average changeling? I mean, we know Ocellus can transform himself into bigger creatures. Oh my god, that's so cool. Ocellus, in a comic, Ocellus transforms into a Hydra. And that's by far the biggest creature we've seen any changeling transform into. What do you mean, L? Do you mean my throat hurting? Oh fuck. Oh fuck. This is faster than it looks, okay? Yeah. Yeah, she also turned into a bugbear. But hydras are bigger than bugbears, so I use that as an example. So I think I think they have like a wide range and basically can turn into anything. Which does like, yeah, it's basically limitless. We don't know how many of the traits of the creatures they take. Oh fuck. Oh fuck, oh fuck, oh fuck, oh fuck. Oh fuck, oh fuck, oh fuck. Okay. The largest creature we saw Chrysalis transform into. Latest creature was the large bird, so maybe Chrysalis is magically gifted. I could see it being reliant on some kind of talent, of magical gifts and talent. And yet it would mean that Ocellus has a lot of it. But yeah, I don't really see a problem with that. She does seem to be some sort of future queen type of changeling. Like she is definitely coded to have like some sort of leadership qualities. So I kind of expect her to be a future leader of the changelings, which then would make a lot of sense if she has exceptional magical abilities. Okay, I'm finally catching up to Sebulba. I have no orientation, like I'm only flying to the best of my abilities, but have no idea what I'm actually doing. Why am I slower? How did I lose speed? Okay, I did that pretty fast. I'm gonna get you. I have to get him. I have to. Oh, fuck. I'm definitely not driving the best route here. I don't like you anymore. You'd liked him before. Sebulba is just trying to get me. We don't see that many changeling females. You expect in a bug hive to only have the queen, so maybe female changelings get more power than the males. Most changelings breeders we saw just carried ponies, and ponies are similar and if not identical sized. The thing is, in usual bug species are that way that they do have their queen, but then only female workers and the males are the ones that are rare. The changelings are kind of the opposite. They only have females. I don't even know how. Okay, they basically only have males except for that one female that then becomes the queen. It's basically a harem.
Now you can make your dreams come true, Anna.
So it's kind of the opposite of how a bug hive normally works. Charger is being an idiot again.
Places here. It is time for you to let go.
I will come back and free you, Mom. I promise.
I think I talk too fast. That's also something that streaming could help me work on. That actually pronounce stuff well without talking too fast over myself and start mumbling. Because it has been a problem IRL. So I don't want it to become too big of a problem. But anyways, I streamed for 2.5 hours, which is not as much as yesterday, but I do not feel like supercalifragilisticexpialidocious. It's funny how that actually is something different in German. In German, she says supercalifragilisticexpialigetisch, while in English it's supercalifragilisticexpialidocious. That makes Chrysalis the record holder for the most children to make. I don't even want to think about how a large bug lays her eggs, or who helps her lay eggs. Yeah, that's a topic for another day. But yeah, I definitely had fun playing. Do I want to play another level? Do I want to keep going for a little bit longer? Yeah, one more level. I finished the pod racing that I wanted. That was my minimum that I wanted to get to. So now we'll go to the next one.
I don't know about that, Jar Jar. I'm sure he thinks you're charming.
One more level, maybe we get to. I didn't crash into that much stuff this time because I couldn't like destroy stuff with crashing into stuff. That was the magic of the level on Hoth. I can write. No, I don't want to do mind tricks. I want to write it. Yeah. Take me to my target location. 20% cooler. I would try to do a Rainbow Dash impression now and say that, but I am not good at impressions. Oh wait, now we get to 2 Descendant. I thought we were gonna meet. Okay, they're small. Oh. Jar Jar's tongue being the saving grace. I remember that differently in the movie. A young apprentice, you know what to do. Sidious being like this old guy that doesn't know how technology works. It's just it fits. Let's go to Queen Amidala to the Senate. We are gonna go to the Senate, Federal District. Oh, Lightspeed Travel is really epic in it. Every time you do it in any Star Wars capacity. If I remember, there's a dark comic about how Cadence and Flurry outlive Shining Armor, and Cadence wakes and nearly destroys it. The Crystal Heart to revive Shining Armor. It's a fanfic, I assume, because it's not something that happens in official stuff. But it's a classic Fate of the Immortal story. We see it with a lot of characters, be it Shining Arm, be it Cadence or Discord, or even Twilight.
Let us quickly explain the situation in Naboo, so my people may finally be saved.
Greetings, Your Majesty, Master Jedi.
There he is, the idiot. To the Senate.
It is a great gift to see you live, Majesty. With the communications breakdown, we had begun fearing the worst. I'm anxious to hear about the situation on Naboo. Your Highness, would you be so kind as to accompany me to the Senate to discuss the matter?
The Senate. My brother has this Lego Amidala minifigure, and it's it actually looks really weird compared to every other Lego figure.
Discuss this.
And this is so slow.
Let's be frank. He has little willpower, and it is unlikely the Senate will act on the invasion. I believe our best option is for Her Majesty to push for the election.
If this level is just talking to the Senate, then I'm gonna do another one.
Take control.
Because I'm not gonna count a level if I'm just gonna walk to the Senate and then cutscene and then that. I'm actually really impressed that every cutscene here is, like, every interaction is voice acted. Like, I did not expect that.
Here we are. These transport ships will take us to the Senate building. I have some prior business to attend to, so I shall go on ahead. Once you're ready, come find me in my office. We shall proceed to the meeting. Until then.
If Princess Amora was made in a crystal statue and broken by Sombra, and she still can be repaired, does that mean we can also repair the Storm King? Or does the stone stuff work different? I think we could. Like, in the credits of the movie, we see him basically being put together again. So I definitely think it's possible. And in general, I wish they had explored that, because they set up the comic. They set up the storyline of Sombra and Radiant Hope repairing Princess Amora, but they never did it, and that's sad. It's something I would have really loved to see, and Sombra already is a great character because of the comics.
Are you ready to begin the meeting?
Audio drama when? Audio drama of what? Of that comic? Or of what? Of like a future thing that we can imagine. What kind of audio drama do you want? I mean, I already did like an audio book once of the Journal of the Two Sisters, and I tried to kind of act like the characters and to like speak with some sort of regality for Celestia and stuff. But I don't know an audio drama, because I have made videos on that storyline. I have videos on that storyline up on my channel. The comic overviews. Audio dramas are just I could just do comic readings, yeah, but that just doesn't feel like I'm adding anything. That's why I do my comic overview series, where I tell you the story of the comic, but also like add my own spin to it and give my opinions. You know what I find funny in Equestria? In the first seasons, all the villains are after Celestia for their past. But in the last seasons, they all forget about Celestia and turn to poor Twilight. I mean, because they were defeated by Twilight. They were mad at Celestia, but it didn't quite. But it didn't carry over, because then the madness shifted over to Twilight, and I understand that, because that was the more recent thing that made them mad. Well, I mean, writing more to the story and cast artists. That would mean I would need to get someone to write a proper fanfic about the future of Radiant Hope and Sombra, and I don't think I'm gonna be that one, because I'm not good at that. Win more music game. Win music games. Hotels. Sweet. Okay, I don't think I have the creativity to write something like that. Did you just call me nerd for reading the Star Wars, the Star Wars stuff here? Which, yes, at the start of the last stream, I said that I was gonna pause and stuff for these scenes. And I did take screenshots of every time something like that was on screen. And after stream, I'm gonna go through that stuff and Yeah, probably post it on my Discord. Or I can just open Steam later after I'm done with the level and just live translate it. Just look at the Steam screenshots and translate what this stuff says, because it's actually really funny. Usually, at least the subtitles. Have you ever listened to the Friendship is Tragic fanmade drama? I've listened to many times. I've heard about it, but I don't really need extra sadness in my MLP. I already have. I have enough when I think about the future and Fate of the Immortal stuff. So I watch a little bit of that, but I don't think I need a whole Friendship is Tragic. I have a few friends who told me that they cried when watching it, which like, it is promising, but I don't think it's gonna be my thing. I've only watched Daughter, Bride of Discord, and I've seen a tiny bit of Princess Trixie Sparkle. Yeah, I've watched Bride of Discord and Daughter of Discord, and I adore it. It's a Fluttercord fic. Of course I love it. And then I mentioned earlier how I read the fanfic of Rainbow Dash and the Kitchen Sink. And I read like a few pieces and bits and pieces of a friend's Infection AU. The funny thing is that Infection AU started before the Infection AUs became a thing, so she was trendsetter without actually setting the trend, because people didn't read it that much.
Perhaps they have. Or maybe they fled.
Yeah. There's also the messed up Apple Sleep Experiment fanmade story. I have once again heard about it, but I don't think I would like it. So I'm gonna stick to my wholesome MLP things. I can actually, like, I'm talking so much that I'm forgetting to breathe, and now that the topic is finally a bit over, I can breathe a little bit, and it actually feels good. Time to find Boss Nass. Boss Nass, Boss Nass.
Needing secret key to get in secret place. Listen, no,
Secret key, secret key. Okay, he just needed to find it. I thought you would actually need to find something. Yeah, you don't want to see Mad Applejack on drugs go on a rampage. Yeah, I don't think I need that. Like, it's fine if people like that stuff, but it's just not my thing. Currently working on an audio drama myself about the already existing AU of the main six not meeting and the Chrysalis never was defeated. I mean, isn't that... that's what you mean, basically existing AU, right? You mean one of the universes Starlight created and just a little bit more written out. I mean, that's an interesting concept, and it's always interesting to see. I am Queen Amidala. I am Queen Amidala. We all are Queen Amidala.
I'm sorry for my deception, but
I understood that reference.
Protect myself. If we do not act quickly, all will be lost forever.
Oh no!
I beg you to help us.
She kneeled in poo or something.
We shall being friends.
Now you...
Let's head to the palace. We must launch an attack on their control ship and confront the Viceroy.
Oh, yes! Yes! I don't think I can use it long, but I can ride one of these. Woo! Oh, I love these creatures already.
By hiding somewhere.
Doesn't sound like
Oh, I need to leave it here. Meh. Hi, my little Reddy. I'm just gonna call you Reddy. Yeah, I'm playing Lego. And if you only now tuned in, it's good because I actually was already considering ending for the day. But then I thought, yeah, just one more level. And now I'm doing one more level because I'm gonna beat more. Okay, I think if this continues, I'm just gonna finish the movie. If the main 6 didn't meet all the timelines have the same beginning. Nightmare Moon is back, and she would. That is the basic, and then all the words follow. I mean, we have seen other outcome. Oh, he did an anime move. Woo!
You'll be safe there.
My guess is the vice.
Sorry, that distracted me. Nightmare Moon is back, and she would in the basic line. Yeah, that's one of the timelines. But if we are talking infinite universes, there are definitely ways to stop her. Oh, Maud's track.
We'll take the long way.
The droid arm helped more for a second. I love the charm of these Lego games. They just have these little things that you just always appreciate. Another thing to read.
Be on guard and remember your training, Obi-Wan.
What? Oh, he has 3 phases? Okay. Okay, first phase. Welcome back, Xander. Yeah, it's a Lego game. You always win. There's basically no way to actually fail. The fights in Lego games are pretty easy. Just mashing through these. At least you can do some fancy combos. Yeah, Windy Berry is green. He is one of the, he's the only channel member, so he gets a special color. Bye, Reddy. Thank you for stopping by. See ya. Ali can be green too. Just give me money every month. It's so simple. If you just block the entire time, you can just win. Aw, poor music droids. I'm glad you like it, Wendy. I once tried to playing the Lego Harry Potter games, but I didn't like the controls. The only control part I didn't like so far were some of the flying levels felt really weird, because it's space and there is no up or down, and it was really confusing at times. I just pushed Obi-Wan up the platform. I wonder where the Wendigos fit in the power levels. Even Tarek was worried about them, and he was never worried once about anything. That says something. They have to be like... They are basically undefeatable, as far as we know. at least we have never seen anyone know what to do against them. Of course, they tried, but never actually succeeded in anything. When it's more like forces of nature, you can't really, you can't really defeat a force of nature like that. That's true. That's a good explanation for it. Like, we have never seen them be defeated once, and I don't think we'll ever do. And not only because G4 is over. Oh, I remember this. I know I was confused when I played this with my cousin or friend. I think I played this level before, at least. That was not my intention. I need to be more careful, apparently. Man. What do you think? How often will I die here? I just need to be patient and wait until the button actually appears. You know, a villain that really need more was the Pony of Shadows. His character was so well made. That big dark shadow Elecon monster, he did nothing yet potential. There is this comic where we see basically a world where he is the one in control. In the Nightmare Knights spin-off story. The one where Eris comes from. I mean, I didn't intend to get electrocuted in the game, no. I originally defeat more by cutting him in half, but in Lego that would not even face him. True, kinda. Yeah, of course. In the animated series itself, we needed more. Okay, fuck. Do the boxes? Okay, the boxes respawn. The box respawns. I just thought I messed up and just destroyed the only box we had, which kind of isn't a big problem, because 2 boxes are more than enough to make it. Okay. Okay, he died. The comics have enough content for more than 6 or 7 seasons. Yeah, I mean they have an entire 10th season, and a lot of the stories are just better than most of the material we got for the season finales in the show. Like, there is so much more that the comics could have made into actual episodes. There's a theory that says that the Pony of Shadows is technically an Addercorn. I wouldn't buy too much into that. Well, the Pony of Shadows did have wings and a horn, but it was a large mass of goo. Yeah, it was more of a large mass of goo than actually an Addercorn. It resembled an Addercorn, similar to the Addercorn amulet. But like, it resembled the strongest creature around, which is an Alicorn. But I don't think it necessarily is an Alicorn. It's kind of wrong to be the first one, like to go with Ben first. So I'm gonna go with Qui-Gon and let him die. Now this is how it's supposed to be. A, C.
Will overcome this destruction.
Wouldn't the strongest creature in that time beat Discord? Yeah, you're kind of right. How would that hold up? That's how it works. Okay, I was focusing on maybe the strongest feasible creature, because I don't think it can mimic an actual god of chaos. Like the Pony of Shadows or the Shadow Mass can do a lot, but I don't think it necessarily is as powerful as a full-on shadow creature. As a full-on creature of chaos. I wonder if Ember's father can 1v1 in Alacorn. He is the strongest dragon around, just his fire magic might even burn hotter than Celestia's magic. Now that you think about it, I would love to see that. It's that we didn't really see the extent of the dragon's power. But we can assume that he is like, dragons are basically immortal too, so I think he would beat him. Like, he could at least hold his own. I don't know if he could beat one, but he is definitely on that level. So that's what you meant, Xander. That's what you meant. Promise me you'll train the boy.
Yes, master.
Obi-Wan. That doesn't align with Clone Wars lore. Nah. He is missing his body that he needs. I mean, the movie is almost done.
Your occupation here.
Now, Viceroy, we will discuss a new treaty.
Oh yeah, Anakin still needs to blow up the ship. Oh, size does matter a lot, so if you can just stump on an Anakin, I doubt you can lift a mountain of a Drago if you, and once now gone, you're done. But Alicons still have strong magic that could potentially like lift the dragon with magic. I don't think that's impossible. What the hell? Did that guy just die? Okay. He did not die. He did not die. Suddenly, he is a general. Okay. I'm gonna save here. I know there's like only 1 or 2 levels left of this movie, but we can do that some other time. Maybe I'm gonna stream again next week or something. What we know for sure is that Weatherford and Yakakistan were delusional when trying to declare war on Equestria. Yeah, Yaks are strong, but not that strong. But yeah, I've been streaming for almost 3 hours again now, and I am hungry. I need to get some food into me. Thank you all for showing up again. I know this was even it was even more random than yesterday that I suddenly streamed. So I appreciate that so many people still showed up and talked to me. Without so many people talking here, it would probably not be as fun or as easy for me to just keep going. But yeah, that's why I'm gonna say thank you and now I'm gonna do my standard outro. Join my Discord if you want to discuss some more. We have already discussed it a lot today, but my Discord is still open. The link in the description. And thanks to my patrons, especially to Maverick. And until next time, fellow bronies, brony fellas. And where's the stream end button? I need to find the stream end button again. Once I find the button, I'm gonna end it. Da, there it is. And bye.